Surprise! So, I'm gonna do a bike ride downtown, and I thought maybe I should bring you along with me. This is the garden of our house. We live here on the second floor, and lovely garden, and there's lovely, brilliant weather in Reykjavik today. 15 degrees Celsius and 64 Fahrenheit for you Fahrenheit people, and it's just a lovely day. And I'm gonna try to take you along for a bike ride. Yes, and we'll see. You know, we're gonna be biking along the coastline, so it's a lovely little view, and we'll just see how it goes, right? Yeah, we built like this little lounge area, and so my boys are gonna miss this place, but so yeah, like I said, it's 15 degrees Celsius here. It's a lovely day. My boys and Hilda went to the Geothermal Beach, and they are going to enjoy a couple of hours there, while I am going to do a food tour with a group of people. The temperature, Sarah, is about 15 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure how I change gears in with the phone. Let's try here. Yes, perfect. Hi Debbie. It depends on what you're going for. What's the best time of the year to go to Iceland? It depends on what you're going for. Of course, the best weather is in the summertime. So June, July, August. I would say July, August, as June can be a rainy season. We had a whole lot of rain this June, but if you're going for the Northern Lights and maybe see a little snow, and you know, some people like the darkness. So then I would recommend September, October, maybe December for you. I would not recommend for you to come in January or February, because the weather condition can be a bit tricky. Hi Shichiro, arigato. So yes, if you're going for Northern Lights, Debbie, then it needs to be proper darkness. So September to April, mid-April maybe. And preferably around the equinoxes, so the spring equinox and the fall equinox. So that's in the middle of September, around 20th of September. And yeah, similar in March. The activity tends to be a little bit stronger around that period. So the Northern Light phenomenon. And And March maybe, Debbie, that could be also be an option, like I said, for the spring equinox. The weather is getting a little bit better. January, February can be a stormy season. So sometimes, sometimes some trips would be cancelled because of the weather, because of storm or blizzard or... But we are getting close here to the coastline, and then you'll see a better view of Reykjavik. Sorry for the shaking. We are very happy. We got just the news today that, sorry. We got the news today that about 90%, over 90% of Icelanders over the age of 16 have now been vaccinated with at least one jab. And over 81% are fully vaccinated in Iceland over the age of 16. So that's great work. So we are one of the best countries in the world regarding COVID vaccinations. And that's not just per capita, like we love to use. Yes, Sherry, there are several Christmas markets, and of course there are a whole lot of festivities around Christmas here in Iceland. We love to celebrate Christmas and the Midwinter Festival because, yes, we're halfway through winter, and we really like to have lights around us, and some people go crazy decorating. Not always, Debbie. We're not always ahead of the game, but we try. We try sometimes. We come together and we try. I would love to live over there, close by the sea. There's a famous movie director, Icelandic movie director called Hrafn Jökulsson, who lives in one of these houses over there. If you maybe seen the movie The Raven Flies. If not, check it out, The Raven Flies. It's a Viking movie that yeah, kind of cool. How is the situation, Sherry, in Australia? How is the COVID situation? How many have been vaccinated? Whole lot of developments here to the left-hand side. And yes, I'm biking to work. Going to do a food tour with a group of people at 1 p.m. Introducing them to traditional Icelandic foods and telling them some stories and having fun. It's only 20 days until my family and I leave for England, but my guides will continue to do the tours of Your Friend in Reykjavik, and I will be running a remote office. And of course, sometimes jumping to Iceland and doing some tours. Hi Mary. Yes, I've seen Katla. Yeah, I loved him. I loved it. I really love Icelandic folklore, and I love how they connected the Icelandic folklore to the TV series Katla on Netflix with the sci-fi element. I thought it was pretty cool. They have been doing a pretty good job here in the Reykjavik area to build these bike lanes. So now you can travel pretty well around the great Reykjavik area with a bike. Australia only 30% vaccinated. That's a little low. Yes, you have to check, guys. You have to check out the Katla series, TV series on Netflix, and you also have to check out Pardon My Icelandic, which is a Icelandic stand-up, making jokes about Iceland, and it's a fun like stand-up show. Hi Sarah, we mostly do walking tours, food tours and beer tours and city walk and folklore and stuff like that. But we're just driving past or riding past the monument to cooperation from the US partnership. Have a great day, Mary, also. But sometimes, Sarah, we go out in the countryside, private tours and stuff like that. So yes, please reach out if you're coming to Iceland and see if we can work something together. Of course, we're going to stop at the Sun Voyager here a little bit later on. And as I said, it's a lovely day in Iceland. About 15 degrees Celsius. Not a lot of wind, so that's always a lovely day. Whoop, whoop. So there are a couple of pictures now here by the seaside. As you see. Let's check them out as we're here. Hi Nick, 62%. Okay, that's pretty good. So they're checking how big the head of the falcon is over here. Not sure why the internet connection is unstable. I'm here in the middle of so this is taken in Finland. In Svalbard. And then there's also a crime series called Brot. This is in northwest Iceland, the Arctic fox. Yes, Megan, Reykjavik has changed a lot since 1983. In Canada. Thank you, Sarah. I hope they learned something from our videos. I like this one. This is called Íslandsvarðan. Íslandsvarðan eftir Jóhann Eyfells. Yes, Nick, they change these photos regularly. Okay, good, Sarah. It's good to know. It's in Greenland. No, English is not spoken in the capital unless you're maybe, you know, in the service industry. There's, of course, this is in South Iceland. So, of course, there are a lot of people working in the tourism order in Icelandic, but so this is called Arctic biodiversity through the lens. And it's very easy to rent bikes now in Reykjavik. There are some, and like these scooters, electric scooters, which you can rent. So you know you can see a lot in a short time if you just jump on one of these bikes. Just cross here. So like I said, it's 15 degrees Celsius, 64 Fahrenheit, so excellent weather here downtown. course a little bit of wind here if you're close to. We have around 7 tours doing today, like walking tours, folklore tour, food tours, a couple of private tours for people that want to just have their guide to themselves. And that's of course Harpa Concert Hall over there. Our beautiful opera house, symphony orchestra plays there. And there are some various TV shows and stuff. Yeah, concerts stuff there, not TV shows. Hi Sherry, this is our culture house basically. This is this house is the symphony orchestra, the Icelandic opera, and just this is a lovely architectural wonder over here called Harpa Concert and Conference Hall. And also, yeah, it houses conferences and stuff like that. How many TV stations do I have access to, George? I have access to thousands because I have access to like cable TV, like satellite TV, but there are just a handful of actual Icelandic TV stations. Of course, the national TV broadcast, and then it's Stöð 2, Station 2, which is like has TV shows and does their own material, and couple of sports stations. Seaman, the major telecom of Iceland, has one TV station also. So yeah, about, let's say 10, let's say a number, if we count them all. Actually, we bike any time of the year, Nick. You just put on studded tires, but it's not as common. Of course, it's more common in the spring and summer and fall, but many people are biking all year long. And with the better bike paths that are being built in Reykjavik, it makes it easier, and the great Reykjavik area makes it a little bit easier to bike all year long. And go climate change, the weather's getting warmer here in the south of Iceland, at least. You know, there's a record numbers of like now there's over 20 degrees somewhere in Iceland for I think 20 days in a row. So that's a record. It's never been that long with 20 plus Celsius heat in Iceland. So go climate change. Yes, and I'm just waiting. I have a food tour in about 40 minutes, so I just wanted to bring you along this scenic route here by the seaside. There's no bad weather, Nick, it's only bad clothing. Hi, Jen. I'm not sure. Is it illegal to use your phone on a bike? I'm not sure, but rules are more like guidelines in Iceland. Yes, global warming. Sherry. Iceland is getting warmer like the world. Hi Patty, I will still use this page when I will do some live streams when I move to UK. I'm hoping to go to York, and I hope to go to Dublin. I hope to visit like the Viking heritage of Iceland, of the Viking heritage in the UK. So yeah, I'll continue using my page, and as I said, will be running a remote office. So I have a group of extremely talented and lovely guides that will help me doing the tours of Your Friend in Reykjavik. So we will continue. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do as much tours myself, but it's a new adventure for me and my family. And you know, Hilda got this opportunity that we couldn't say no to, and yeah, and we'll just make the most of it. Let's back into town. I have so many ideas for tours for you guys in both Iceland and like live streams, but I guess, you know, time is just running out and I can't multiply myself, so I need to pick and choose and try to do what I can. Pamela, what's my wife's PhD? She will do it. She will be researching the effect of the fourth and the fifth industrial revolution on the work market, or the. So what jobs will be obsolete? What new jobs will be needed? What kind of training needs to be, and so forth. And Warwick University is one of them. One of the leading schools in that genre, studying the work market. Should we go in? It's been a while. Harpa has been closed for a long time. Yeah, let's go inside. Let's check it out. Hopefully we won't lose signal. I guess we'll see. Yeah, a lot of things are closed off, so I can't really walk with you. Oh, I would love to learn German properly. I know a little German, but I studied German for a couple of months, but yeah, I would love to study German properly. So they can turn the front of the concert hall any color, so they can you know, they make flags of countries, and I've seen people playing ping pong here on the front. It's lovely, lovely design by Ólafur Eliasson, Icelandic architect. They're building a 5-star hotel here. And
that's the minimum size, okay?
the Icelandic Coast Guard, the only army Iceland has. Nicole, maybe we could do remote sessions for German. That's the school for sailors here, the white boat that we're crossing. Everybody who's working the seas needs to learn proper safety procedures. Yes, we need to lock our bikes, John. Yeah, there are some theft issues, of course. So the Reykjavik flea market is open today. I'm gonna I'm gonna walk with my food tour there later just to show them a little bit extra for fun. That's the only time a train has been operating here in Iceland, is that when we are building the export harbor here for fish, 1913 to 1917. Some unique fish around Iceland. And then also one of the more common fish, like catfish and blueling and sorry. So these are the most commercial fish in Iceland. Cod, of course, pollock, haddock, redfish, capelin and herring and catfish and blueling and tusk, mackerel and more. So there's a day where we celebrate the sailors of Iceland. So Sailors' Day, usually around the first weekend of June. So maybe we have half an hour or 20 minutes. Maybe we have time to take a quick look through the Reykjavik flea market. What do you say about that? Remember, rules are more like guidelines. Just bringing out the lock for my bike. Yes, Nick, it's a cruise boat. Goes around Iceland. The Ocean Diamond, the boat that we're just passing. So a whole lot of development here on the street called Tryggvagata. And this is Reykjavik flea market, Kolaportið, but they call themselves now Hafnarþorpið, or the So of course here you can buy all kinds of second-hand stuff, but also there are some t-shirt stalls here that are selling new stuff and jewelry and my favorite stalls here are of course, related to food. And you can find some stuff directly from the makers here. But my favorite part is this stall over here called Depla. And they sell all kinds of traditional foods, like horse sausages and Hi. And salted horse meat and horse schnitzel, herring, just boiled. This is dung smoked rauðmagi. I'm not sure what the Icelandic the English word for that. Sour sheep blubber delicacy, right? You would like to grab a piece of this? Can you guess what this is over here? What do you think this is? Any guess? Waiting for guesses. I get the comments a little bit later than about 40 seconds, so I'm still waiting. That is sour sheep balls. Yes, you heard me right, sour sheep balls. We eat everything from the sheep. This here, liver pudding. And head cheese. This is basically the inside of sheep. Meat and every delicious part of the head. Of course, smoked sheep. This is perfect for picnics, like thin slices which you put on top of bread. Just perfect. And of course, fish jerky. All kinds of fish jerky from both cod and haddock and catfish. Delicious gravlax or salmon. And Arctic char, trout. The delicious, unique lava bread, the rye brown bread. Flat cakes. This is perfect for the smoked salmon earlier, like having a pack of this and a little bit of butter and then smoked salmon. No, smoked sheep on top. It's perfect. This market is only open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. So it's just so if you're traveling in Iceland, and this is of course fermented shark in small bites. But this is the proper fermented shark, like a slice of it, and then you'll eat it with a lot of brennivin. So salted cod, bacalhau, like the Portuguese love, and spiced herring, Yeah, and more types of fish jerky. They have rock crab, but crabs have not been one of the most. This is fermented stingray. And this is usually eaten before, on the 23rd of December. People love to eat that strange food during that period. It's very traditional. Ástarpungar. This is love balls. Direct translation. And layer cake or Christmas cake. So all kinds of delicacies. It's so much fun to go through here and see some of these traditional foods. All kinds of pig produce. And of course unique salt. Arctic thyme salt. And licorice salt. This is my favorite. Licorice salt. And flaky sea salt. And here you have some Icelandic tea. Northern Lights tea. Old Viking tea. This is basically teas that are made with Icelandic herbs, of course. And this is one of the most popular things. Fjallagrös, or Icelandic moss, or Icelandic lichen, actually. And this is very good, very healthy for you for your immune system to have this. Some people add this to soups and stuff like that. Sometimes add it to bread. And kelp, of course, which is a very common thing to kelp and dulse. So this is a very, very healthy thing for you. And it's considered that broddur, this is the first thing that comes out of the udders of the cows, called broddur. So this is supposed to be really, really good for you, for your immune system. This is hanged fish, or basically, you know, they dry it and then they hang it up and let it stay there for several weeks. And puffin, smoked puffin, breast. So yes, guys, I will have to go to the food tour with the lovely group. And we'll be back with some live stream or another soon. And here you can sample smoked salmon, dain, and they're very delicious. And of course, fish jerky. We love our fish jerky. Sample some fermented shark, some dulse, and some Icelandic candy. Hi Patty, yes, I would recommend for some items that you should buy it here than in grocery stores, like straight from the source. So, and some jewelry. There's a coffee store here. We can sit down and have a cup of coffee and just people watch. I love people watching. Here you have some crystals, and Icelandic stones, and Yeah, I love people watching. Just yes, enjoy the scenery. So there's a food market there, so we can relax here and have a cup of coffee, and they're opening a bar also, which is new. Also a seating area here, so you can buy a little food and sit down and relax while you're planning your next move in Reykjavik. This is the Reykjavik flea market, sorry. The Reykjavik flea market, or Hafnarþorpið, like they like to call it. I like this one also. This is an artist called The Hidden People, and she does all kinds of artwork using Icelandic things.
I'm waiting for a shipment of
And
sold out. If there's none there, it's sold out.
yes. Icelandic lamb horn dog treat. Interesting. Sorry, the opening hours are from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays, so weekends, only on weekends. Yeah, so guys, it's 15 minutes until I'll do my tour, so I'm gonna prep up and wait for the group and meet and greet. Some lava sparks and horse doo-doo, lava pebbles. These are of course rebranded for your pleasure. Icelandic puffin eggs. So guys, hope you had some fun with me. I'll see you later. I'll try to do some couple of live streams. I'm gonna visit some bars and have a little fun. Only 20 days until me and my family go to the UK, but I'll see you soon. Bless, bless.